Ladies, the very first marriage that you should conduct is the marriage between your masculine and your feminine, the bride and the groom of your own consciousness. When you are able to walk down the aisle of your anima and animus, between the conscious and the subconscious, and you are able to merge those two together and have coherence, you have now just witnessed the alchemical marriage of the self. This is the holy matrimony between your higher and lower self, between your masculine and your feminine, between your spiritual and physical self. Until you do that, you are not ready for a physical marriage. The antiquated belief that a woman needs a man to complete her is falling by the wayside. The consciousness, men, masculine, needs to merge with the subconscious, feminine, woman, right? This is why the consciousness asks for the subconscious hand in marriage, right? This is an alchemical process. When the conscious mind decides that it no longer wants to do things on its own and it wants to walk alongside of the subconscious in holy matrimony, it bends and yields to the feminine. This is alchemical. So when we are looking at a man getting down on one knee to ask for a woman's hand in marriage, you are looking at a symbol of what a true alchemical marriage of the self is. When a woman, bride, decides to be the groom, man, at her wedding, she is saying that she is grooming, right? We're going to break the definition down. Grooming means to train someone for a particular purpose or activity. When a woman, bride, grooms herself for the purposes of her own destiny in life, she is ready for the alchemical marriage because now she is full of her own purpose in life. When a woman is full of her own purpose in life, she is able to be the perfect wife and mother if she knows that her purpose is to be a wife and mother. When a woman has not gone through the alchemical marriage of herself and has allowed herself to be in solitude, to find her purpose and to groom herself into the purposeful woman, then she will be in a marriage and have children full of the regret of the things that she had to give up to be a wife and a mother. The woman who is ready for physical marriage is the woman that has walked down the aisle of her own consciousness first. She has already consummated the internal and spiritual marriage of her masculine and feminine within herself and has created a child of creativity through that emergence of her masculine and feminine. Then and only then is she ready to walk down the aisle with a physical man, because she realizes that she doesn't need completion, she needs confirmation. She is not looking for two souls to become one. She is looking for two souls to become in alignment. When those two souls are aligned and mirror each other, she is seeing the perfect reflection of what she has on the inside of her being reflected on the outside of her. There are so many women that are married and still feel single. Why? Because society groomed her into believing that she had to find external validation through an external masculine in order for her to feel whole and complete. As I've explained in my masculinity in women video, I know what to look for in a healthy masculine man simply because I've balanced those energies within myself. So whether I have a man or not, whether I'm in a marriage or not, my very first alchemical marriage, the very first groom that I have ever had a chance to consummate myself with was the internal groom within me. Ladies, align yourself fully. Immerse yourself in the solitude of your own mind and decide what your purpose is for yourself. Hold in your hand the flowers that blossom from the garden of your own thinking. Be the bride that groomed herself into her fulfilled purpose in this life. And if you decide to have a man, great. If you don't decide to have a man, great. But your life, who you are as a feminine essence, is whole, is complete, and has walked down the aisle of consummation within your own self-sovereignty. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that one. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.